You don't rise to your goals. You fall to your habits. And the world's highest performers? They don't rely on luck, motivation, or mood. They build systems, habits forged in stillness, clarity, and relentless honesty. And today, you'll discover 7 Stoic-inspired habits you've probably never practiced, but should. Because these habits, they don't just make you productive, they make you unshakable. Stay with me to the end, because habit number 6 is the most brutal, the most personal, and the most powerful. It's the one that separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. Most people avoid it their entire life, but once you embrace it, everything else becomes clear. Habit number 1. Guard your attention like a fortress. Seneca warned, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." In today's world, your mind is under siege. Notifications, headlines, opinions. The Stoic doesn't just avoid distraction, he fortifies focus. Marcus Aurelius wrote his meditations during campaigns and political crises. Even amidst war, he created mental space. CEOs like Jack Dorsey block out 2+ hours a day for deep work to avoid cognitive burnout. Practice. Create a 2-hour fortress block daily. No phone, no tabs, just focused creation. Ask, if my attention were currency, where am I bankrupting myself? If attention is your shield, time is your sword. Habit number 2. Treat time as a sacred asset. Seneca. It's not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. Forget productivity hacks. High performers see time like gold, finite, valuable, not to be traded for triviality. Struggle. Spending hours scrolling without intention. Solution. Replace 1 hour of mindless input with reading, journaling, practicing silence. Time audit your last 3 days. How much went to purposeful action? How much to numbing? Ask, what would my schedule look like if time were my most prized possession? Challenge. Pause this video. Write down 3 things you spent time on yesterday that didn't serve your purpose. Now ask, why? Time is the frame, but judgment is the lens. Habit number 3. Suspend judgment. Extend observation. Epictetus taught, first, learn to distinguish appearance from reality. The Stoic habit here is rare. Don't react. Observe. Modern pitfall. Jumping to conclusions in meetings, relationships, headlines. Instead of replying instantly, pause. Ask, is this true or just loud? Challenge. For 24 hours, practice inner neutrality. Don't label, don't assume, just watch. Result? Deeper clarity, fewer emotional errors. Once you master perception, the next challenge is mastering yourself. Habit number 4. Lead yourself before you lead others. Marcus Aurelius said, be tolerant with others, strict with yourself. Before commanding teams, controlling outcomes, or shaping vision, command your own impulses. Each morning, ask, what would the person I want to become do today? Then be that person before you expect it from anyone else. Modern story. Navy SEAL Jocko Willink wakes at 4:30 a.m., not to impress, but to lead himself first. But what if no one sees you? Would you still act? Habit number 5. Act without needing applause. Ambition means tying your well-being to what other people say. Sanity means tying it to your own actions. Marcus Aurelius. In a world addicted to likes, shares, and external validation, this habit is a rebellion. Detach from outcome, attach to process. Modern example. A musician releases his best work quietly, with no campaign. It moves the world, but he was already fulfilled. Daily prompt. If no one saw me do this, would I still be proud? Reflection. Do you serve excellence or applause? The next habit, the most confronting of them all. Habit number 6, never lie to yourself. This one is brutal, and it might be the most powerful. Stoics didn't just tell the truth to others. They dismantled their own illusions. Epictetus, born a slave, refused to see himself as a victim. His brutal honesty freed him more than his emancipation ever could. Modern pitfall. Productivity as a mask for fear, busyness as avoidance. Each night ask, where did I rationalize today? What fear am I hiding behind productivity? What am I pretending not to know? Write it down, face it, free yourself. With inner truth secured, we can act from something deeper. Habit number 7, filter every decision through virtue. Instead of goals, the Stoic aligns with virtue, wisdom, courage, temperance, justice. Before your next big move, ask, what would this look like if I did it with absolute integrity? That one question. It clarifies, simplifies, and amplifies your strength. Challenge. Identify one decision you're making today. Apply the 4 virtue filter. Adjust course as needed. Reminder, virtue is the compass. Outcomes are just weather. The high performer isn't just productive. He's principled. He doesn't chase. He builds. He doesn't drift. He directs. And the world doesn't break him, because he's already trained to withstand himself. These 7 habits are your invitation, not to perform harder, but to live sharper. Imagine waking up each day without doubt. Imagine acting with intention, not impulse. That is stoicism, made real. Which habit hit hardest? Comment, I choose clarity, and tell us the one habit you'll start tomorrow. Rewind. Which habit felt like it exposed something in you? That's the one to lean into. Send this to someone you respect, because real performance starts within. Your mind is your temple. Guard it, sharpen it, lead it. Be still, be clear, be stoic.